Hey guys, I'm here with Nick today.
Hey.
He's here for emotional support.
Yeah.
I just got out of the shower, as you can see, and I just got done with my first day of work in the field at FritoLay. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's rough. Definitely the hardest physical work that I've ever done. Um, and I was having a panic attack like the entire day, except for like 10 minutes before I was done. Um, but I did okay. I got a really awesome trainer, so I'm really happy about that. And he's queer friendly, so I lucked out for sure. And this fucking fly keeps landing on my foot. Okay, sorry. Flies here are real. So not like they're in Florida, right? All over the place. Help give me a line.
Your first day of work, you have a good trainer.
Ask me some questions so I can help process it.
Well, you said he was queer friendly. You told him that you were trans. How did he take that?
He has a daughter who's engaged to a trans woman. So, um, I got lucked out. I really lucked out.
Yeah.
But the way it came up in conversation, he asked me like why I moved from Florida, and I hesitated for a second, because you don't know who is gonna treat you differently, after realizing that you're LGBT, and so I got lucky, by telling him, being honest, and he was very nice, and he said, like, if you ever feel like uncomfortable telling me something, just let me know. I didn't mean anything by asking you when you moved here, and I was like, no, it's just, you just don't know. Like, you really don't know who you can tell that kind of stuff, because you don't know if they're, you could have changed your tone for the entire rest of my training, and there's nothing I would have been able to do about it. So I'm sure I could have gone to HR or something, but it's nice knowing that he's queer friendly, and that was really nice to know. So I'm sorry, I'm talking in circles.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm exhausted. Yeah. I slept for almost 2.5 hours, almost.
About 3 hours, yeah.
No, not even. I got home at 11 to 12, 1 to 2. Oh, 3.5 hours?
Yeah,
what time did I go to sleep? 11:30?
About 11:30.
11:30?
You woke up at around 2:30 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they worked, Koi worked 2 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
Yeah. So we got 10 a.m. I stopped at 10.
But you got home at 10:30.
Yeah. And the guy who I was working with has a consistent route, and he knows like the layout of his stores and everything. But when I start, I'm gonna have all different routes like every day almost. Maybe I'll get lucky and have the same route for a week, covering someone's vacation or something. But it's gonna be all over the place because I'm basically a sub-in driver for people on vacation and who call out sick. So that's how everybody starts in the company. Like you start, bottom tier substitute driver, and then I don't forget how long he said it took to get a proper route. I think it depends on my performance and time. Just gaining time in the company. Um, my knees hurt. My back hurts. My neck hurts. I just hope I wake up, refreshed. I did some stretching after I got home, but this mad lad who I trained with, he went, he did not stop. He didn't take a lunch break. He didn't go to the restroom. He didn't I didn't see him drinking any water or anything. He was just tanking through. And I was like, do you normally just not take a lunch or a break at all? And he said, no, I fast. And I eat twice a day. I eat 5,000 calories per meal. And he said he goes home and he does calisthenics for 3 hours. I'm like, oh my God.
Couldn't be me.
I can't. I'm like, I ate half a quesadilla today because I ate while I was falling asleep after I got home. And then after I woke up, I was so hungry. I was in pain and getting nauseous. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up. So I need to eat. So I ate another quarter of a quesadilla. And then I'm not even hungry. So maybe I'll lose a lot of weight for this job. I don't know.
You definitely got your steps in.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a lot of lifting,
a lot of lifting, a lot of moving, a lot of pushing and pulling really heavy carts. And you gotta get the carts out of the trucks. That was something that was a bit scary for me at Lowe's because a lot of loading docks don't have a ramp in it, or there's if the driver doesn't drive up close enough, there's going to be a gap between the loading dock and the truck. So sometimes you have to really be careful about falling through the gap, or getting your wheels caught in the gap. So yeah, it was a bit crazy. Thankfully, I didn't have to deal with that too much today, and he did a lot of the pulling the carts out of the trucks. I still don't understand a lot of the lingo and stuff. Well, a lot of what was going on. I knew that we got a lot of extra stuff into stores, and they didn't order properly in a couple of them, or one of them, and they had a bunch of back stock. And I heard he told me that if the salesperson, he keeps telling the salesperson who is in charge of his store to take back the boxes that are of expired chips, and he doesn't want to because he ordered wrong, and it was a bunch of extra chips. So there are chips that aren't expired yet that need to be rotated to other stores that are faster moving stores. And he doesn't want to do that because his paycheck will take a hit for over a certain amount of product that he misses. So it's just been sitting there, he said, for a few weeks. It's 4 full carts of chips. And it's whoa, that's crazy. I can't believe that works like that, But one of the biggest fears that I have that I had to deal with today was driving to new places and in a new city. You know, I'm driving all over new cities.
Very
and
early in the morning.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, very early in the morning is great.
Yeah.
Like, that was fantastic because there's nobody on the road
Mm.
at 12, or 1 o'clock.
Yeah, like 1:30.
1:30 in the morning. And even at, 3 or 4, we left at 4-ish. And to get to the second stop, he has 3 locations that he does.
Which isn't bad. I mean, 3 stores isn't bad.
You'd think so, but it literally took us forever.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, it was...
It doesn't sound like a lot, but I bet you it probably is a lot.
It was a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
The first location was the fastest because they had a bunch of extra stuff that they didn't need. So what happens when they have a bunch of carts is because the store can't fit anymore, they have to refuse shipments. So they have to send chips back and everything that you order, and they can't put out new product because of it. And Albertsons is very particular about their chips, and like they have to leave an empty spot if the chip does not go there. So some stores will let you fill in with other chips, but Albertsons is very particular about it. So we didn't have much to do on the first one. And the second one, there was a delay in the key holder, basically, who was supposed to scan in the shipment. So we had to, the truck driver was waiting, and we were waiting with him. And he actually ended up helping us a bit out, so that was nice. And then there was... I'm so exhausted.
Yeah.
You talk for a bit.
You talk for a minute?
Yeah, you talk.
Okay. Well, same old going on with me. That's my whole spiel.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, well, I'll talk about where we are on the Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Okay.
Hey, that's a good idea. So, in the Dungeons and Dragons campaign that I'm running for Koei and my friends from Florida, they're trying to find like a demon assassin that's been sent after them, that's been like harassing them for the whole campaign. And in order to track him down, they have to go to the Abyss. So they just got to the Abyss, and they're in this desert city in the Abyss, where this demon lord, Grazit, is like the king of the land, basically, and has sent them on a mission to track a different demon down and bring it back to him. And then in return, he's going to give them like a shortcut to the person that they're tracking down. And you're getting pretty close to the end of the campaign. You're getting pretty close to the end of the campaign, yeah. Yeah, you have like Lady Stratus, which is like a storm giant that's actually like a storm blue dragon in disguise with like some extra sugar, who's like the leader of all of the giants on the continent that they're in. So they're gonna do a heist on her to try to steal like some of her hoard and weaken her, or they might have to fight her. I don't know. And then after that, there's the guy who's trying to find the Wand of Orcus. He's like a cultist who's trying to like release undead on the world. And then after that is the main bad guy, and all of them are part of like the same organization that are trying to like release an ultimate evil, big bad evil guy onto the world. So that's where you guys are at. We've been watching Legends of Evantris. Yeah, that's really funny. My favorite character, I think, my favorite player is Derek and Mikey. Mikey and Derek are so funny. But Morning Frost and I like Rico, but I think my favorite characters are Morning Frost and Gideon.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have so many inside jokes now from the show. It's great. Oh, we just watched Wishmaster and Wishmaster 2. Evil Never Dies.
They have fun. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like
It's fun.
the monkey's paw stuff and the
Yeah.
way that he says wish owls.
Yeah, it's definitely
Make your wish owls.
it's definitely different than what you normally see. And they had lots of special effects, puppetry. They had. I love the gore effects. There was a lot of like old-fashioned gore in the films, so
Yeah.
I really
Like
liked that.
practical effects.
Yeah, I really love that. I
Yeah,
love
it's
that.
fun.
I love old-timey horror gore films,
Mm-hmm.
and the makeup was amazing. Like the makeup designer and artist,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic for the gin. And I want to watch. Apparently, the other two movies are,
The third and fourth one
terrible,
are
but
apparently like hot garbage.
but because it doesn't have the original actor who made it creepy or whatnot. But like, I just want to see it for the gore effects and see if they continued that streak of like interesting ways to monkey's paw different wishes.
Yeah.
That was the most fun for me.
Yeah, that was fun. There's another horror movie called Monkey's Paw. That's basically along the same lines. Yeah.
Well, I think today is the last day that I'm gonna have hair on my head. I think I'm gonna shave my head tonight and just say goodbye to my male pattern baldness hair and just accept that I'm going bald and I'm aging, and it's been really difficult for me to come to terms with that. Um, I really prized my hair.
Yeah, you got a really strong emotional attachment to your hair.
I do. Well, I feel like I'm gonna be ugly without it, you
I
know,
don't think
and I
so.
feel like there's so many things you can do with your hair. You can style it and stuff, and I'm worried that if I don't have it anymore, that it's just gonna be devastating to me. But I hope to afford some hair extensions in the future so I can start making my own toupees or wigs that I can wear.
You may be able to afford treatment in the future to like hair regrowth treatment.
Yeah, shit, if Elon Musk can do it the way, like, as bad as his was,
Yeah.
I could probably do it too.
Yeah.
If I get the right doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go?
I don't know.
You know, so, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know, it depends on how much it costs and how much surgery I have to have. Didn't he have to have like 3 replacement surgeries?
I don't know. I don't know anything about his hair problems.
Yeah. I don't know.
I also think that you're gonna look really good bald with your beard.
I hope so. I'm worried that I'm too chunky to look cute with no hair, you know? But right now it looks terrible. Like,
There's only a
all
little
the way
bit left.
back here, and then it just looks like a little poop on my head. Little poop of hair.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm so tired. I gotta get going and maybe stay up a little bit and I'll try. I'll try to stay awake.
You're falling asleep on your feet.
Yeah. Okay, I love you guys.
Bye.
I'm sorry for taking so long to upload. I was really nervous about my new job, but now that I got my first day under my belt, I feel a little bit better. Okay, I love you. Bye.